do you know what that is? That is the sound of my brain hurting, yes. Hello and welcome back to another episode of me, Terrafirmadoll, playing Terrafirmacraft. Yes, in the last episode, some mistakes were made, yes. And I was devastated, so to speak. But don't let the game beat you. So why don't we take a sip of coffee right here? And think. So what we need to do, we need blue weak steel ingots, yes. And for that we need black steel, molten black steel. And this is this stuff here, yes. And how much do we need this stuff? Well, let's see. So all of this blue weak steel needs to be combined with the black steel, and then we can blue high carbon steel ingot, and that one I think we will then bang into blue steel, right? And with the blue steel we do what? Because we want a bucket, yes, a bucket. And for that we need a blue steel bucket, and for that we need blue steel sheet. Yes, sheet, which we can actually use to move lava, which is very nice. We're not going to do that though. But what I would like to see happen is at least 10 blue steel sheets. Just in case, you know, because I don't want to get back to it right away. So what we need is at least no, we get to blue weak. We need at least a lot of black steel. Yes, let us start by making 20 black steel, and for that we need big iron. Yes, more big iron, because we need to combine this. So what we are going to do first is we are going to light this thing up. Aha! Yes, it is now full. I did some iron working, and this is actually all my hematite I have left. Yeah, so it's appears to seem no, it looks like I need to do some Hematite Mining too, because I don't think that this is enough for me. Which means that luckily I find Hematite 165 meters that way, so it shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, should we now start it all by rich Hematite, flux, charcoal? I totally... Oh, there you are. I have forgotten the ratios totally and completely. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but I think you are used to that, aren't you? Alrighty, so what I'm doing now is I'm working myself more of that big iron, yeah, and I'm not converting it to steel yet. I'm just going to go through all this hematite that I have. This is all that I have. And I will work it all into pig iron. And hopefully that will be good. And after I've done that, it is time to start combining this weak steel with the big iron so that I can get the black steel. So yeah, it is a bit of a process. And I did make myself a new tutor and messed it up totally. But I decided to edit that out because it had nothing to do with what we are doing right now. So yeah, and I'm finding that I'm starting to possibly understand how this works. So I've been feeding this thing more ore, more fuel, design that it is getting worked on. So yeah, I'm trying to outsmart this thing, but that is not happening too well. But yeah, let me continue working with the hematite that I have and make it all the big iron, and then we start welding, or then I start working with black steel and weak steel. I'm going to heat it up in a crucible, and then smack it with a hammer, and yeah, let's get back to that when I'm good enough for it, right? Right. Alrighty, the hematite has been worked out right now, and this is how much I've got big iron. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take 23 of these. Yes. Well, let's. Well, yeah, 23. We're going to need them all anyway. And 23 of these. And now I'm going to heat them up right here. But could I make some more black steel while we are at it? No, let's let's not try to multitask here. Let's take it step by step. So we are going to heat these up now. Big iron and weak steel ingot, and we are going to smack them with a hammer and get ourselves the black steel ingots. Yes, we need this. So yeah, I was about to make a mistake by making the blue steel first, but I realized that I cannot process the blue steel stuff that we need for the buckets, because shit. Yes, I cannot process this because these require a tier 6 anvil, and we are going to make that out of red steel. So what we could be doing, I told myself not to multitask. Yes, I know that I told myself not to multitask, but I think that we can start making the red weak steel while we are combining these items. So let's take a look. See, I did come prepared for this. I think rose gold is what we need. So let's see what red weak molten red. Yes. Molten weak red steel. This is what we are after. So we need steel. No multitasking. at least not yet. We can take a look at it maybe when I've gotten some of these done. But let's place 5 of these here and 4 of these here, and that is 5 and 4, and then we take yes. So now we should be even with this, and now we are going to start heating them up with some charcoal here. And boom. And now waiting for these to warm up. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. I'm really not sure. And here we have the supreme metal. Supreme. Alright, the iron, big iron and weak steel is starting to get weldable, I think. And it should not heat up and melt down, because yeah, the heat value it should not be enough for this. I really should have tested this with less than this amount of ingots, shouldn't I? Let's just in case we mess it up, let's take this out for a while and insert them back when we have tested that nothing goes wrong. Yeah, can work, can weld. Yeah, just wait a bit. 1 2 3 4 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and and then and there we have it. Black steel ingot. Let's continue. So and now I think we might be able to do the multitasking that I was speaking about. So let's take a look at this molten red weak steel of yours. Yes, molten steel. We need 1 ingot for 2. Oh, this is a bit of a nuisance. What if we take one of these? We aim for 10. So 10 No, we do two of these, two of these. Brass. Wait a minute. I don't think that I've made brass. No, I haven't made brass, alright, so we'll start with that. Alright, we must be close to it now. Some mistakes were made, yes. A lot of mistakes were made, actually. I added one zinc too much to it, and then I had to take some annoying alloys out of it, and we're just getting stockpile here. We have got 13 more already. Oh no, 14. Yes, the unknowing metal ingots, the most important resource, but here we have it. Alright, let's start taking it out then. This is going to take a while, but now I think I can warm these up in here too. I think we should be safe with it. And yes, no, not to inventory. Well, we can take to the inventory too. Warm up, but this won't melt down in this heat, so as long as I don't touch that, we should be quite good. Let's add some more charcoal to it. If I, for example, right click this now, we are going to have a lot of angry bone dolls around here. Oh man. Things have gone so terribly bad here. So many times. Like, yeah. And then we take one of these out of here, and then we do it like this. And then we take one of these out of here and do this. And then we take one of these out from here and do this. Now. And then we take then we take one of these out of here and do this. This out of here, and then we take and take one of no! Oh! No! No! Ha! Ha! That was close. Accidentally right-clicking it. Yes. That could have ended very bad. I mean, very bad. That was very close. Like, seriously close. Oh, and my inventory is a mess now. Oh boy. Yeah, mistake. Just avoided. I wonder how many times I have said this before, but I think we are ready to make that red seal now. Or yes. So I processed all the black weak steel, and this is what we got. So we've got 24 black steel ingots, which is a good start. And now the pile of shame, standing in the corner, just like me in the elementary school. Yes. So now we are empty in here too, right? So now let's take a look at that red steel. Red steel. Yes. And this weak molten red steel, that is what we are looking for. So molten steel, we need. Let's recalculate. Take a cup of coffee with Bondo. 5 for 10. 2 for 10. 1 for 10. 1 for 10. Let's make 10 first. So 5 black steel, 2 steel, 5 and 2. All right. Then brass, 1 for 10. Yes. And rose gold was 1 for 10 too, I think. Rose gold I have in here. This should make us 10 red steel ingots, shouldn't it? Let's start by making Melting these and these. And these. That is 9. I count 9 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it should be good. It should be good. So, if I've gotten this right, we are now trying to make 9 red steel, more weak red steel ingots. Oh, now I need to do this. Haha. So, yeah. Why do I feel like this is going to end up very bad? Losing all this steel would be very bad, so we really need to be smart about this. Add nothing to it right now. Unknown alloy. So we are missing steel. 25. Maybe we'll try to place 1 steel in there. And if we get a ratio right with that, because then we should be somewhere around 10 to 15% for molten brass. It is close. We might need to add some brass and rose gold to it. I was thinking this is going to be a breeze, right? Like, but as you have seen, alloying is really not of my strong suit, and we are going to get killed with this sandwich, aren't we? Yeah, there's a slight chance that is going to go very sour. Well, let's see about that. But yeah, now we give it a bit of a push here. Check out that we have the charcoal. And if this works, I'm trying to replicate this process and do it again in a way that we get approximately 20 red steel ingots. And we have got 37 of these, so we need 20 for the anvil, I think. We still have room in here. Like, well, we've got 20 ingots worth room here at the moment, so we should and could and might be good. And this is going to end up so that I will need to add black steel to it. It is quite obvious that I need at least 1 ingot of black steel here, don't I? Because this is going to lower down below 50%, yes, and it has to be in between 55%. No, there is a risk that this is going to backfire. Oh, why does it have to be like this? Yeah, there are alloy calculators around there. I don't believe in them. 20 to 25. That is very good at the moment. So, if this rises the amount of black steel to over, yeah. This goes to 600, and these are then 200, and we are then at 14. We might end up having those 20 ingots here. Yeah, it's starting to look like that. So instead of making 2 patches, I think it's going to be 1 patch that is going to rule them all. Hopefully. I really do hope that this works, because well, a lot of things have gone sour here. Unknown alloy steel, so we need steel, black steel, and I'm pretty sure that we need the basic steel too. So let's take 1 steel and 1 black steel more. 10 to 15. We are now at 15.4, so we need to downgrade the amount of that. Luckily, we still have a lot of room to play with. I'm watching this like a hawk. Yeah, let's take more of that. And what we could do, well, we do need to, if we want to make red high carbon steel, we need to weld it with black steel too. So But I can't place the black steel here yet because I'm going to heat this all the time, so the black steel will melt. So we will have to wait for this to finish, and then we will keep the ingot warm here and then start welding them together, I think. Yes, this for someone who does not know anything about terraforma crafts, this is probably very, very boring. Oh! And we are going to take you all. Oh, yes. Red weak steel. Take a look at this. Red weak steel ingot. And all I need to do now is heat the black steel. Yeah, but now we are going to take this all out. Oh man, this is very stressful, but we are getting there. We are getting the red weak steel. I mean, when I started the series, I never thought that I would make it this far. I'm usually not a technical dude, especially when it comes to learning new stuff. I'm terrible at it. But yeah, this is going to very, very nicely now. Ah, so happy about it. And there has to be better ways to this too. I know that the way that I'm making things is really not the best way to do things. I'm just fairly certain of it. This is 14 ingots. That is not enough because we need at least 16 for the thing, you know. The red steel anvil. So what we will have to do is, yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make another batch, another 14 weak steel ingots. If I have the resources for it, I will need to check out the recording and see how much we had in the crucible before I start doing that. Yes. Oh. We have run into another problem here. So apparently I cannot weld these on a normal steel anvil, which means that I will need a black steel anvil. But I think, unfortunately, we might have enough black steel for that. But I do need to make another batch of red steel. So this is going to take a while. Setbacks, setbacks, and setbacks all the time. And there it is. Tier 5 anvil. And we will place that here. Every time that I think I'm ready. Every single time. But I think I'm ready. It surprises me. I love it. Staying there for a while. And then, so I could, I do have one black steel ingot in here still. So what I could do, think. Yeah, I need to make more red, black steel. This is not enough. This is not even remotely enough. Because it's only one. And for that we need pig iron ingot. Yeah, this is going to take a while. So yeah, oh, we will return right away. 9 pieces of molten weak steel coming right up. Every time that I start to feel good about something, and I start to feel that I know what I'm doing. Every time I get that little knocking sound right between my ears telling me something must be wrong. Something really must be wrong. So I put the ratios down here, and now I can just check this out. So we can make 28 too if we double this, but we get 14 for every batch of this and these recipes, and 9 every time that we make this. So yeah, that is going to help me a lot in the future. Oh man. It sure is alright. I mean, the amount of mistakes made. But I'm starting to feel confident. I am. I'm very happy about that. One day, I will be a master in terraform craft. That will be a fine and nice day. But so far, we are not even close to that. But we are getting to the red steel anvil. Yeah, and just went out. Sorry, in the mirror. But yeah, confidence, the worst thing that I can have. Overly confident about this. But yeah, I will work this out and make another patch of that red steel. Yeah, and no, I don't need to make another patch of red steel. I can just combine it with the black steel, the stuff that I already have, and then we will be able to make the red steel anvil. Oh, and yeah. Oh boy, I love it. I just can't wait to get my fingers on the 1.18.1 version of this. Alrighty, I think we can start heating this up too. Let's make it 2x2 for now, before we get to the welding part of it. But yeah, 4 at a time should be quite nice here. As soon as I get this done, and this done, and everything done, and weld this all. The reason that I actually do this is that I get them all to the hot parts, so it's easier to handle them all. But yeah, a lot of desperate laughter. Yes, we are getting there, though. We are actually getting there. So yeah, we take you. No, stay in there. You can stay in there, I think. I'm just so terrified that I will melt this down too. Even though this should be not too hot for it. But I really, just in case, I'm going to take this out while I weld these together. Because I just don't want to lose any more. I mean, I've lost enough steel already, so I'm not going to do it again. And then we hammer it. Get some black steel. Offset this. Yes, and now we've got more black steel, so we put these two in here and these two in here. Oh, you are already at the heat that you can weld in, so let's start the process with this. I hope. Red, weak steel, yeah, can work. You are still in the welding stage. That is cute, that is very good. Can weld, yes, just wait a bit. And you are not in the welding stage anymore. So as you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think in that time I should be able to. Oh yes, and these look so similar. Can weld. Yes, it was the correct one. And now you are a red carbon steel. So I think. Oh, really? Yes. Do it. And there we have it. And then we are just going to heat these ones to weldable. I just gotta reach a goal, red ogre. But yeah, now I will make these into weldable. Can weld. Can we make it fast enough? Oh yes! Here we have it. And now I'm going to make 6 more of these, and then we will have the anvil. Amazing! Oh yes. Oh, thankfully our spawn wasn't here. Now what would be a crucible? No, a blast furnace without a bone dose death marker in it. Yeah, I went up in flames. I was trying to do the last iron that I've got. I wonder if this is still on. Evacuate, yes. How do we do this? We go to the sticks. Oh yeah, and we need to make also. Oh. Now all my stuff is in there now, which is actually something that I don't really like. So we are able to make it so that we can place the ladder in here. And we take a quick little dip in here, yes, and then we these are deadly. Yeah, so yeah, I did find some poor magnetite, and I was kind of hoping that I could make myself some more pick iron, because I'm totally running out. I'm aiming for, well, let's see, I can do, actually I could do 2 sets of red steel and 1 set of blue steel, which means basically that in the next episode we will be holding a bouquet for Monsieur. But this is what we are here to do today. And there she blows. Oh, so there's stuff in here. But yeah, so we've got the red steel anvil. Now we just need to work the blue steel, red steel, make a bucket. Should be a pretty light, right? Nothing fancy or exciting in there. I hope. At least I hope. We are not hungry yet. I had to make myself some bread. But yes, I think we are good. Yeah. We are going to have that bucket in the next episode, and we will see what we will come up with that. But for now, this has been me, Bonedoll, playing Terrafirmadoll. Yes, it has been a pleasure like always. I hope that you have enjoyed your time, and see you in the next episode. A goodbye.